Hi, and welcome back to class of Product Development and Entrepreneurship. I am Hitesh Rayani, Assistant Professor at LJ Institute of Engineering and Technology. This is lecture 24, Feasibility Study. The learning outcomes of these lectures is to learn the feasibility studies like market feasibilities, technicals and operational feasibilities, and financial feasibilities. So let's start our lectures with feasibility study. So first of all, what is feasibilities? So feasibility study is designed to provide an overview the primary issues related to business ideas. So whatever your business ideas in that which are the primary issues that is outcomes from the feasibility study. Also, its aim is to evaluate evolutions of your business idea to conduct this for the purpose of determining whether these ideas is worth pursuing or not. Also, the purpose is to identify any make or break issues that prevents your business from being successful in the marketplace. So whatever the makes or break issues in your business, that will be identified by the feasibility studies. And its feasibility studies follows the opportunities recognition stage and comes before the development of business plan. So whenever you start the business or your ventures, before developing the business plan, you have to done the feasibility studies to recognition in recognition stage. So here are the types of feasibility studies. Here are the main forms of the feasibility analysis. First is the industries or market feasibility. Next is the technical feasibilities, operational feasibilities, and financial feasibilities. In market feasibilities, the studies regarding the industry types, marketing characteristics, market competitions, environment, and sales projections, all these things is studies in market and industries feasibilities. If you look at the technical feasibilities, in that studies regarding the hardware and software, existing or new technologies and staffing skills, all these things is considered in technical feasibilities. So if you look at the organizations, there are the studies regarding structures, legal, management teams, competencies, all these things is studies in organizations feasibilities. And in financial feasibilities, the studies regarding the initials and future stakeholders, investors, ROI benchmarks, all these things is studies in financial feasibilities. So as I said that feasibility studies is follows the opportunities recognition stage and comes before the development of the business plan. So here I shows the chart for the new ventures, and this chart is start from the proposed business ventures and then follows by the feasibility studies. There are the four types of feasibility studies: products less service feasibilities, industries and market feasibilities, and organizational feasibilities, and financial feasibilities. So after feasibility studies, if there are positive response regarding your new ventures, or you can say the yes in all four areas, you can go for the your proposed business plan. If no in one or more areas, then you have to rethink regarding your business ventures or your business plan. So next is the market and industries feasibilities. So market feasibility takes into account the importance of the business in selected area. So what is the importance of your business in your selected areas? That can be studies in market feasibilities or outcomes of these market feasibilities. Also, the market feasibility studies that typically involves testing geographical locations for the real estate development projects. So, for real estate development projects, also market feasibility testing the geographic location. And for industries and market feasibilities analysis, there are the three primary issues that a proposed business should be considered. So in these studies, you have to consider the three primary issues like industries, attractiveness, market timelines, and identifications of a niche market. So first is the industry attractiveness. So industry's attractiveness is nothing but the determinations of new ventures feasibility. So what is the feasibilities of new ventures that is determined by the industry's attractiveness. Next is the market timelines. So in market timelines, here I shows the tables from that you can studies. Here I first column is shows the nature of products, and second column shows the major considerations. So if you look at the first columns, there are the improvement on some things already available in the marketplace. So major considerations against this nature of product is the window of opportunities open or closed, and is now a good times for a new market entrance. So you can identify the market timeline from this type of questionings and studies. So next is the identifications of niche market. So niche market is the market within the large, it is the segment of a large market, and the purpose of niche market is to concentrate or represent a narrow group of customers. So why this niche market is considered for the new frames? Because there are the two reasons. First, it allows the frame to establish itself within an industry without competitors. So there are the small segment which represent the narrow group of the customers. So there are the less competitors in that particular niche market. And second thing is to focusing on servicing a specialized market very well. So these two reasons is for the niche market, and when you enter in a particular industries, this will be the very important. And next feasibilities is the technical feasibilities, and technical feasibilities seeks to evaluate the technical capacities of the organization. So what is the capacities of organizations, the technical capacities of organizations that can be studies in technical feasibilities, and for that you have to questioning the for the answering first questions is the proposed technologies or solutions is practicals. Second question is there is the required technology available in-house? If there are the technology available, does it have capacities to handle the solution? And if technologies is not available, can it be acquired? So these all questions you have to consider while you have to identify or you studies the technical feasibilities. Next is the operational feasibilities. So operational feasibilities is the measure of how well a proposed system solves the problems. So a study shows the how your proposed systems solves the problems, how well your proposed system can solve the problems, and also it takes the advantages of opportunities identified during the scope identification. So whatever your opportunities is identified, and here by the operational feasibilities advantages takes, and also how it satisfies the requirement identified in the requirement analysis phase. of the system development. So this all things is studies in operational feasibilities. So in operational study, operational feasibilities, the main objective is how well a proposed system solves the problems, takes advantages of the opportunities, identifies and satisfy the requirement identified. This all studies how to satisfy the requirement identified. This all studies in operational feasibility. Next is the financial feasibilities. So the most important issue to consider at this stage are first is the total startup cash needed. So whenever you start the new ventures, first you have to studies the total startup cash up needed. So how much the cash up needed for your new ventures. So there are the you have to consider the balance sheet or actual budget should be prepared for the startups. And when you projecting the startup expense, it is better to overestimate rather than the underestimate the cost involved. So in your estimations of expense, startup expense, you have to consider the overestimated estimate rather than the underestimate. And second is the financial performance of similar businesses. So in your interest of areas or regarding or relevance your business and new ventures, you have to also identify or studies the financial performance of your similar businesses. And third is the overall attractiveness of the proposed venture. So what is the overall attractiveness of the proposed ventures that you have to study in financial feasibilities. So in these lectures we studies the what is feasibility studies and which are the types of feasibility studies. And in our next lectures we will start the how to prepare the project reports and what is project report. Thank you.